since my previous video, I've been doing so many trades. I don't even remember. I did trade some ADA, and unfortunately I closed the long with just a little bit of profit. I should have kept it open. And then now I've added the Chainlink trade. It haven't been doing much. It was a little bit in profit, and then I just added all the profits back to the trade, and after that it's been sideways. But the most important trade here is probably, or the trade that I have to consider most, is this Bitcoin short position. Why do I have Bitcoin short position at this point of the cycle? Well, when Bitcoin was around 70k, I was not expecting it to break through. I was expecting it to just collapse at least one more time, and then I would have taken profits from my short, then maybe open a long, then maybe short again, and so on. But that obviously didn't happen. Bitcoin started its final rally of the bull cycle, and shorting is easier than longing. It's more difficult to get liquidated when you're short, especially Bitcoin, because it's not gonna do 10x overnight. And now my liquidation price, it's 113,000. I've been adding a little bit to increase my liquidation price. That's why my entry price is already 76k. And I did add limit order close to my liquidation price, and it was only like $1,000 worth Bitcoin at the moment, and it's gonna increase the liquidation price to plus $10,000. So, but now I also have still have my Polkadot position, which is only my staking rewards. I've been adding my staking rewards to it, and then my Ethereum position. And it's interesting how just before I started recording this video, Ethereum started its rally, which makes me a lot more confident to these positions I'm having now. I was already considering closing them with all of them, and then I would have made a little bit of profit in terms of US dollars. So the idea here was that if all these altcoins, they, in my opinion, they were already close to the bottom. There was not much room to go any lower, so I kept on longing them while I still had my Bitcoin short position. But now, what happens if Bitcoin takes this 20% dip? What happens to these altcoins? Well, will they go even lower than where they were before? I don't know that. I know that there's always going to be, not necessarily, but there has always been the rotation from Bitcoin to altcoins, and then these altcoins, they have been rallying 10x, 100x, thousands, millions. I don't know if anything have rallied millions of x, but anyways, you get the point. I just don't know when it happens, and it feels like it's too early. We still have plus 1 month this year left. In the last cycle, it started to happen, I think, February, March, and that's also when we basically got the peak of the cycle. And well, now that Ethereum started rallying, I'm gonna see how it plays out. I'm not gonna close these positions, even if I could be making total of maybe 1k US dollars profit, but I'm gonna keep this open. I'm gonna keep my Bitcoin limit order to increase the liquidation price at least one more time, because luckily I don't have too much money in this leverage. It's only not a huge percent of my portfolio. But anyways, yes, this might have been a little bit of rambling, but this is the situation of my leverage positions right now, and at least as long as something significant happens, which I now might be happening because Ethereum starts rallying. Have a nice rest of the day or whatever.